Good morning, everyone. It is 7:55. We're running a little late this morning. 38 degrees out. It rained last night for a while. I don't know what time it stopped. It stopped when I was sleeping, but it's nice and clear today, so we can finally dry all of our stuff out. Me and Kevin's bags are all wet. Is your bag all wet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Basically everything's wet, so at lunch we're gonna lay everything out in the sun and let everything dry. What do you got?
So we have 14.5 miles today, 3,533 feet of ascent and 1,841 feet of descent. We'll probably just do half of Mount Lemmon. We're not trying to rush. We could do the whole thing, but we only have we got 22 miles to get into town, so we just got to break that up, and I'm just going to take it easy today with the 14.5, so we have like 8 miles tomorrow into town. A nice
Nero tomorrow.
We'll also go into passage 11 today. Yeah. And then, yeah, so that's all I got.
What do you got, Rob? Nothing today?
Ready to complain about the sun again.
You don't even got no like wet, rainy jokes?
No, you got a boat joke yesterday.
All right.
Maybe it was a precursor to what the day was going to be.
Just we wish we had a boat.
Let's go to the dock.
Yeah.
That's what we should have went to the dock.
No, this is fine. We're all fine.
We're all good in the hood. Let's roll.
Mountains hide my hindsight, and all I see is you. The future out before me is coming into view. The heartache that brought me here, hurt that held the fear, and tied me to a stone.
All right, as we are getting close to ending our passage 10 that we didn't get to give you the information for yesterday. It's known as Redington Pass. It gets its name from the area in between the Rincon Mountains and the Santa Catalina Mountains. So the name Redington comes from two brothers in 1875 that settled the area, Henry and Lem Redfield. They wanted to name the area Redfield, but the U.S. Postal Service said, no, it's going to be named as Redington. Due to its location, the pass became notorious for outlaw and just robbery areas. The Redfield Ranch was supposedly an area that harbored some of the outlaws as well. So in 1881, Kinner and Company stage was robbed just outside of Tombstone, and Wyatt Earp led a posse that tracked some of the outlaws to the Redfield Ranch, where one of the people were arrested and the rest got away. Now fast forward into 1883, another stagecoach was robbed that was bound from Florence to Globe, and they made away with gold and silver. And so the Florence sheriff, you know, he led a posse to the Redfield Ranch, and the only people that were at the ranch were Lem Redfield and Joe Tuttle. Well, they said they were innocent and all that, but supposedly evidence at the ranch showed that they were the perpetrators of the attack. So they were arrested and brought to Florence. When Hem Redfield found out, he contacted a U.S. Marshal. They went to Florence to try to get Lem and Joe Tuttle removed from that town so that they could be tried at a new location. However, the Florence law did not believe that the U.S. Marshal was actually a U.S. Marshal, and they subsequently hung Joe Tuttle and Lem Redfield. To go back onto this area, the Santa Catalina Mountains are a northern, what they call Sky Island mountain range out here in Arizona. It is one of the most visited areas in Arizona, but it gets its name from the Spanish and Mexican pioneers of this area knew it as Santa Catarina in honor of Saint Catherine. So after Saint Catherine, it just eventually grew into Santa Catalina. So that's the information that I had for you. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We're moving on to Passage 11 here soon. Alright, so we are at Bug Spring Junction, which is the start of Passage 11 and the location of one of the not the greatest points in American history. But so down here, all around here is where the Gordon Hirabashi, probably pronounced that wrong, campground is. But so Gordon Hirabashi was a gentleman who, so let me just back up real quick. As you all know, during World War II, Japanese were required to report to internment camps. Well, Gordon Hirabashi fought back against it. He turned himself into the FBI, and he said that it was unconstitutional. He took it to the Supreme Court and subsequently lost, and was sentenced to a 3-month prison sentence. But then he also had to be interned as well. But so he wanted his prison sentence to be out here in Tucson, and the government said, we're not going to pay for it. And he ended up hitchhiking himself all the way out here and then reported to prison. Eventually, though, in 1987, Hirabashi had his conviction overturned, and in 1999, Dr. Hirabashi attended Coronado National Forest dedication of the campground that we are walking by right now. There's some more for this passage, but we'll get to that in a little bit.
Now I'm rescued from my chains, I'm free to walk away, and now I'm coming home. We don't have to speak. We know, with our eyes closed, we still see.
12 days. And this is what a bag looks like.
Glow of moonlight shining on your face. I'm holding on to love nothing could replace. The heartache that brought me.
All right, so we have stopped for lunch. It is 12:20. It's about 54 degrees out right now. It's sunny. So we are drying out all of our stuff. We got everything laid out or hanging in trees. So yeah, we have, after this, nice big climb that I'm not looking forward to. 5.5 miles-ish.
It's a nice gradual climb.
That's what he always says, and he always lies.
I do not lie. I spit facts.
So yeah, just having some tuna and pickles and some Cheetos for lunch. What are you having? Pepperoni and cheese tortillas?
And probably some crackers and my cashews and chocolate.
Yeah, and then after lunch, gonna get going again. Got any lunchtime stuff for us, Rob?
No.
Alrighty.
Sorry, I didn't prepare any lunchtime fun facts.
There's nothing left to hide. Guarded from the tempest, safe here in our fortress. With you I will reside.
Oh look, this works perfect for our video. Alright, so we made it to camp for the night. We're already set up and we're all cooking dinner. This is our view. There's our tent. And then Rob's over there. There's a really nice view behind us too. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah. What'd you guys think of the day?
Much better than yesterday.
I
thumbs
agree.
up.
The climb hasn't even been brutal yet, so I'm good with that.
Yeah, no, it's pretty easy climb.
Yeah, yeah.
Banging views.
Really good views, really pretty. Saw a lot of hikers today. There's a race tomorrow.
Yeah.
So they're out, someone was out marking the trail for the runners so they don't accidentally go the wrong way.
So I'm glad that we went through that area today instead of tomorrow, because we would have been in all of the runners' ways.
Yeah, we would have had to been jumping out of the way like a lot. Anyway, do you have anything else? It's quite chilly right now. It's a little bit breezy up here, but we'll be good.
We want to say another special thank you to Alan. Thanks for the trail magic.
Thank you for supporting the channel. Got anything else? Rob,
No.
you got anything?
I
Nothing?
didn't even do my more fun facts.
He'll do them tomorrow. All right, I gotta get going because I have to cook my dinner. So we will see you guys tomorrow, bright and early.
The energy we made. We know the stars illuminate.
All right, so that was a short. All right, so.
That's what you create. The mountains hide my hindsight, and all I see is you.